Can I tell you this? Don't let your tears deceive you. You may cry, but continue. There are many of you who do not have the mental strength to survive the seasons of small beginning. Your minds are too fragile. Your obsession for endorsement and reaffirmation will not allow you to move through the tides of negative speakings till you become a champion. Nobody claps for you when you are starting. They only clap for champions. You are going to move while people speak. You are going to move while people gossip. You are going to move while people prophesy and say, watch, nothing will happen. The stamina comes from your spirit, but is reflected through your mind. High mental strength. That if somebody tells you, I hope you know you will fail, tell them, be patient, I will answer you 5 years later. And you have that stamina. Listen, unfortunately today we live in a social media world where people are under so much obsession to be right. Nobody wants to, no, champions are not like that. They are focused and determined. The smoke that rises from the celebration of your result is an answer to the naysayers. You just keep moving. I'm praying for you. May God connect you. I know that you should be connected to everybody, but I'm praying a personal prayer for you. May God connect you to a wealthy person. From my heart, may God connect you to a wealthy person. Joseph interpreted 3 people's dreams. He interpreted the dream of the baker, but he still remained in prison because the baker had no power to help him. He interpreted the dream of the wine presser. He remained in prison, had no power to help him. But when he interpreted Pharaoh's dream, he came out immediately from prison. It matters who you serve. God can call you into certain circles using just one relationship. When I pray that you'll be friends with a wealthy man, it's not because of the money. It is a realm of reality that one person can bring you, and everybody within that level will begin to deal with you the way that man dealt with you. This is the advantage. I'm not saying you should go around following wealthy people. It's God that makes it happen. The easiest way to prosper is through relationships. Write it down, please. The easiest way to prosper financially is by connection. By connection. Through relation. Please believe me. The easiest way to prosper. Can I tell you, you have met people who broke your heart, but don't conclude on that. There are people who will stand with you. There are people who will cry with you. Some of you have already been fortunate to find those people. Can I advise you? Swallow your pride and keep them. Don't ever open your mouth and say, I don't need you. Then you say sorry later on. Swallow your pride and keep them. Because when you find godly and faithful friends, they are like gold. Don't throw it away. You may not find it again in your lifetime. Believe me. Believe me. Great people are lonely at the top because they do not have anybody to talk to. They are afraid of talking to everybody because they are billionaires. They don't know who. And you see, because we are beings of expression, we are beings of emotion. One of the way they punish prisoners, some of the world's most notorious prisoners, is to take them to a place where they incarcerate them, and they are not in touch with anybody. Imagine being in a place you don't know whether it's morning, you don't know whether it's night, you don't see trees, you don't see plants, you don't see seas, you don't see nobody. You are left alone. And those bold people who can kill people, they begin to cry after days and weeks like children, because nobody was designed to stay in isolation. Some of you today are giving up quality relationships because you are looking for money. Quality relationships. God brought the gift of faithful people to your life, but you are throwing them away because the only person you are looking for is the person who can solve your problem. You will rise to the top and find out that it's a lonely place full of deceivers. The top is full of interest. Everybody there is looking for something or trying to protect something. There are few people in your life who will love you as you are. They will see your nonsense and still love you the way you are. When you find such people, hear this advice coming from someone who loves you. Protect them. Swallow your pride and protect them at all costs.